Today we're coming at you guys again with another guest. I would call him the dance meme pioneer.
I mean, they're all different skills, man. Teaching, social dancing, performing.
True.
Like
Teaching's easy though.
Yeah.
I don't even really drink that often at socials, to be honest. But
Can you confirm?
Nah, me neither.
Can you confirm in Mexico?
Wait,
A
hold on.
lot of Latin people that, they grew up in a Latin household. They grew up dancing. They kind of come into social dancing and they think they're going to be able to do it right away. And then they're kind of like humble.
No, sorry, I'm just laughing because like there's two ways to look up who the DJ is. It's either you're just vibing, I'm like, oh, who's DJing right now? Or it's like, what is playing right now?
Yeah, who the fuck is playing this, bro?
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Your Average Dancers podcast. We're back. We're
2025,
back,
what's up?
We took a little break. We took a little
New year, new us.
We took like a month and a half vacation,
That's right, that's right. But today we're coming at you guys again with another guest. We're coming with I would call him the dance meme pioneer. I don't know what.
The meme god.
Yeah, the meme god, bro. You guys probably know him as
the
Miggy
best
on
meme
3.
page out there for dancing.
Yeah.
Mr. Steele, your dance crush himself.
Yo, too soon.
Self-proclaimed, bro.
Self-proclaimed for sure.
Nah, bro. Can't confirm. Too soon, bro.
The streets called me that, bro. I don't know. I can't
Too
help it.
soon. Nah, but we're coming at you guys with Miguel. I don't know if you guys aren't following his meme page, but you're looking at this video. You're probably
not a real dancer, honestly.
or you're living under a rock.
To be honest.
I'm sorry,
Or you're not having
you're
not
probably
having
a below
fun.
average dancer, honestly.
which is why they're listening. But guys, we got Miguel with us today. What?
All the way from Midtown. Let's go.
Welcome.
From
Almost spit out my drink on that one.
Dude. All right. But yeah, what are you? I don't know, man. What were you guys up to this the holidays, man? It's been a while since we were like all together, to be honest.
Yeah, well, we were just in Mexico a couple weeks ago, and how has it been adjusting back to normal life for you guys? Because honestly, for me, I'm depressed.
Yeah, honestly, the first week was pretty rough. Especially like literally when we got back, it was like snowing as soon as we got back.
Literally.
So it's kind of
It was crazy. So how long were you guys in Mexico?
like a week and a half, almost 2 weeks.
Damn, that's a while.
That's wild, yeah.
Yeah, that's a while. Dude, where'd you go, man?
It was crazy. I was waiting for my invite, and I
That's crazy because
No.
we definitely invited him multiple times.
Literally,
No,
the
yeah.
whole time, I was just like, where's Ryan?
No, he actually
I'm
did
coming.
ask that.
I'm coming. No, yeah, it looked a lot of fun. Like you guys looked like you had an amazing time, and
LA looked okay, I guess.
it's been a while since we've done the pod, so
I'm not
I think
gonna
we
lie.
went a
I
lot
miss
of
it, man. I miss
places.
it.
Yeah.
I thought we were gonna have to replace Ryan. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It was like 3 weeks of just hip hop like videos, bro. I thought we lost us, man.
He was about to
thought-
move out there for
I thought he was gonna move to LA.
What's up, guys? This is my hip hop podcast. Yeah.
dude. No, but how was it? How was that hip hop experience?
No, it was honestly great. I think just growing up as a kid, I loved hip hop movie. Hip hop dance movies.
Oh,
and-
like Step Up.
yeah, Step Up, 1, 2, 3. You got served.
No, You Got
Stomp the
Served was
Yard.
crazy though. You Got Served and like Stomp the Yard. Like,
Yeah, those were like
yeah.
a classic. So
Was You Got Served the one with Lil Romeo?
I think it was.
Damn.
yeah,
R.I.P.
yeah.
R.I.P.
Well, he's definitely alive.
He's
isn't he?
definitely alive. It's not.
Oh no, I meant Lil Saint. Lil Saint.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
In the movie, it's Little Saint.
Lil Saint.
But no, yeah. Overall, it was great. Got to take classes from places that I thought were, I always looked up to or saw their videos online. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. And it was just what's cool about the bachata community is you go to just some other city and you have a bunch of friends there. So that was cool to see that. Yeah.
What I can't wait is to like go out to a social with Ryan and just be like, damn, is that Hito?
Is that
Yo, is that Hito out there?
This man,
got all this
2025, he's still on that
Dude,
Hito train.
You got all the hip hop background now. I mean, you might as well.
Ryan's going to be
No,
out
I
there
get
Harlem
it. Now I get
shaking.
it.
Yo, mid dance, he's gonna Harlem shake.
It's
Yeah.
about to be Millie Rock into bachata.
Yeah.
I feel
Nah,
like we can
but
make it work.
honestly, like I did before I moved out here, I was doing like house dance. That's pretty fun too. Have you ever tried that?
Yeah, I haven't tried it, but I've seen it. It looks
Wait,
cool.
you want
does
to give
look
us
fun.
a little demo?
Oh yeah, show us.
Ooh, we
Later,
do live
later.
demos.
Oh, later.
yeah.
After a little bit more of this.
All right, bet,
Okay.
bet.
Hey,
2025.
Janine, oh,
Damn it, our intern is
guys,
not here.
this
Jamie,
I'm not. It's not like I'm counting, but this is the third time she's been gone without like telling us beforehand.
She didn't submit her PTO, right?
No.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was actually about to comment on the group chat and be like, guys, if Janine keeps this up, she might be like
Is
promoted.
this her third strike? She might be out,
it kind of is.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
I was gonna say she's about to be promoted to like our tech. I think she's gonna keep that intern title for a while.
She needs that performance improvement plan, that PIP.
The pip. Oh shoot. We don't mess around here on the Your Average Dancer podcast, you know. But yeah, wait. So Miguel, you said you like you recently moved to DC, right? And then you came from
last
Philly.
summer, yeah.
Shout out to Philly. You know what I'm saying?
I do miss Philly, so shout out Philly, yeah, for sure. I do miss aspects of it. Like, I was looking forward to moving out here because I figured like there's more socials and stuff. There's more people that dance out here.
Yeah, just quantity is.
Would you
like
say
a lot.
better?
But it's not. I
Would
don't
you say better
But no,
dancers?
I wouldn't say that because like I miss my Philly friends, man. Because there was just a lot of like hardcore dancers out there that otherwise like here I'll go out sometimes to socials and it's just like a lot of beginners and
Casuals, you
stuff.
know.
Yeah, a lot of normies.
Some of them might be wearing red hoodies. I don't know. But.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Red Hoodie crew.
Red
you know?
Hoodie
We
crew.
didn't get the memo, but
Yeah.
these guys apparently they think they're like in Squid Games or something.
Well, I did.
Maribel in the back.
Maribel in the back with the
Red
red hoodie.
sweatshirts.
Yeah,
Let's go.
I actually sent it to the whole like crew. So we'll talk about that later. But curious where your red hoodie was at. Don't worry about that.
You guys want to get into the first topic we have?
Yeah.
here today?
Yo, what do you guys have?
All right,
for
so
us?
my first question for you, Miguel. So I see you out here at the Bachata socials now, right?
Boy.
Ooh.
And if you guys didn't know, Miguel is primarily a salsero. So I was just wondering, what is your take on like the differences between the salsa socials, the difference between salsa socials, bachata socials, and just like overall the difference in the community as well?
And like to give you like that's a good question.
Two separate questions.
That's a good question because to give you some background, like we're mainly bachateros, but like the only salsero here other than you is El Coreano here. Every time he goes to Puerto Rico.
You mean Greg?
No, every
Can't
time
stop
we go,
Rush.
we got like the best salsa dancer on the island, El Coreano.
So I mean, all right.
Shout out to Puerto Rico, my people.
Like my experience is a little bit like I don't know. It's a little different. So because I'm so into it to the point where I'm like on teams and trying to
salsa?
like trying to really train and perform and blah blah. It's like I see it as like a little bit almost like a sport or something. So
Yeah.
then people kind of take it serious at that level where it's like which I'm sure in bachata it could be the
Not
same
like the
thing.
normies here.
But it's like,
Yeah.
but I see, for me, bachata's like, I get to just have fun and relax and just, have a good time and just focus on connecting, blah, 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 having drinks and shit. But like with salsa, I take it a little bit more serious because I'm trying to get better, right? But then with bachata, I never really had that push. So it feels a little bit more relaxed.
Mm.
Oh, interesting. So it's hard for you to compare just because you haven't seen that same side of bachata that you're like.
Yeah, because I
constantly
haven't been like, I literally don't go to like classes and stuff for bachata. So it's just, it's just for fun.
That's not true. I heard you started.
I
going.
did start. I've been to
Taking
a couple classes.
Can't Stop Rush privates. Yes, I'll let it, Miguel. So, I guess what from a salsero's point of view, like what's your view on bachata? I guess when did you, I guess bachata come into your life, and I guess what's your vibe?
All
Because
right.
sometimes I guess the stereotype I feel like as a bachatero is sometimes salseros sort of like look down on bachata in a sense. I don't know. Would you guys agree?
I get what
Yeah,
you're
that's true.
saying, and there is a bit of that, but like, so for me,
you feel as in
Oh, so you?
feel the same
He's like,
way.
and I kind of agree.
look, it is
And I
like,
kinda
all right,
agree.
I mean, I think for the most part, everyone would think, it's just easier to get into bachata, like to
For
start.
sure.
It is though.
It
It
is,
is though.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
But then also, I feel like salseros have this idea that, which I mean, it's kind of true, right? that we just naturally get better at bachata as we get good at salsa. It helps. I mean, there's definitely differences in techniques and moves and shit like that. But
I think I agree. I think if you're working on both simultaneously, like if you're a salsa dancer and you're working on your bachata, I think we talked about this, like how you start to notice how you can incorporate like your salsa moves.
exactly. Yeah.
into
I think what he's
bachata.
saying though is that like even without doing any bachata training, you're by improving in salsa, you're also in turn through cross training.
Yeah.
You're
Is that what some people
improving.
think?
Well, yeah, because honestly,
Guys, if you think that,
listen,
you're crazy.
because I'll give you,
Comment below.
I mean, just as an
There's no
example,
way.
like if you learn, like if you're training in salsa and you learn to weight transfer correctly and to fix your body movement and stuff, that transfer.
The grounding and the hip movement is the same.
So I agree, but the reason why I think that is crazy without any bachata training It says so. Yeah, the reason why I think they're crazy without any bachata training is like you're not really. I don't know about you guys, but like if you haven't been practicing something, like you're gonna be thinking about like the most basic thing. So like before you're even like thinking about like waist transfers, you're still thinking about like I don't know like the basic steps. Or if you're like leading, you're probably thinking about like some basic fundamental of like leading versus waist transfer. Like so, yes, maybe it'll help you
In the
if
future,
you're
I guess. Yeah.
so definitely in the future, but like maybe it'll help you in your solo dancing in the beginning. But
Mm.
I think as a leader, without doing any bachata training, I think you're gonna be too busy thinking about other stuff before you like incorporate those. And maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, if I'm wrong, tell me
I
I'm
mean,
wrong.
it definitely
But-
helps to have salsa training if you're a bachatero, because like a lot of it, there's a lot of overlap, right? And a lot of like, I think bachateros they cross train in salsa for that reason, like turns, spins, and stuff like that. Overall grounding technique, like Latin dancing, like in general, the fundamentals are like similar, right? For
Yeah.
no matter the
No,
dance.
cross training is good. What I'm saying is, if you're an expert in one thing, I think it's gonna take a little bit of time for you to see that, like that level of skill to like come to fruition
like,
on
transfer.
something new.
Yeah,
something
yeah.
new. It's just gonna take a little bit. Like I'm not saying
Yeah,
months.
it'll be
but it's gonna
definitely
take
easier for you to pick up bachata, but you can't say you don't need bachata classes.
Training.
Or-
Yeah,
yeah,
which
it's
I
gonna-
know you
yeah.
don't think that, but
That's why why I think
Yeah.
they're crazy. But if I'm wrong, like let me know. Maybe there's somebody out there that's the example of like why I'm wrong. But
I
it's
do-
interesting.
I-
I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't.
I
know
do
people
love
thought that.
dancing with salseras though, like follows, because I can just turn them like 30 times.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah,
beautiful to
it's
watch,
so-
right?
yeah.
Like really good salsa dancing, right? It's like amazing to watch.
But also, so let me backtrack for a second just to answer your question though. Like, because my perspective on bachata is that I listened to it obviously like growing up. My family would hear it at parties. You know, I'd
'Cause you're
learn to dance
Dominican.
from my mom. Yeah, because I'm Dominican. So then it's like for us, it was just like a normal like you just do it for fun kind of thing with family. And then and I kind of always looked at salsa as like a little bit more like elevated. For like, it's like you have to get actually training for that and to be
That's fair.
good and stuff like that.
No,
think
yeah,
that's fair.
yeah, I agree. Like, I think objectively as a bachatero, like I started off like the first time I discovered Latin dancing was salsa classes, right? And
Same,
I think just
same
on
here.
average, the music, the beat is a little bit faster than bachata. And if you just go bare like basic step, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 tap was a lot simpler than the salsa,
Yeah.
basic step, right?
Yeah, I agree. I feel like if for all the sports people out there, I would have compared bachata to like the volleyball of like sports. Like everybody, if you ask anybody if they can play volleyball, they're like, yeah, I can play volleyball. Volleyball's easy.
But
It's
I
so
feel like
easy.
everyone that says that isn't actually
Yeah, they're
good,
bad.
though.
So that's what that's why I compare it to volleyball.
You guys heard it here, folks.
All you guys that are
Gene
saying
hates
you can play-
volleyball.
I love volleyball. All you guys that say you can play volleyball that have never played it
No,
before, I
honestly,
guarantee
Honestly, I
you're
gotta
bad.
see you in volleyball. Let's go.
Let's see a
dude,
demo.
I'm down.
Demo. Let's
Yo, we
demo.
did play with Ryan
Demo.
once.
Hold
play,
on,
let's
hold on,
play.
hold on. Hey, hold it.
All right, great.
What?
Show your good side.
That's
You know what
awful.
I'm talking- you know
Awful
what I'm talking about.
technique.
Yeah, honestly, your form is off, bro.
Why your tongue out?
Show
bro?
the good side of the.
I had to MJ it.
No, I did talk to Miguel about this before, where like I feel like a lot of Latin people that have like they grew up in a Latin household,
Yeah.
they grew up dancing, which I'm sure helps a lot with social dancing. But they kind of come in and they into social dancing and they think they're gonna be able to do it right away, and then they're kind
That's
of
true.
like humbled.
That is
Yeah,
true.
Like we talked
Definitely.
about that. So
Like I will say though that like those people are like the best naturally.
true.
Like you can almost tell you're like, oh, that this person's definitely been dancing this. Like it's in
Yeah,
her
yeah.
blood. It's like
they have the rhythm naturally.
yeah,
right?
they have the rhythm. But yeah,
Yeah.
when it comes to like actual social dancing, when you have rules for leads and followers, like rights and wrongs, it's evident that it's like, oh, they're just used to like street salsa. Or
Yeah,
street
they're just
bachata.
missing the foundation and stuff.
Yeah, and I think that's it too, where it is, like, it might be more performance versus social dancing than necessarily the dance.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
if you would say, like if you're just focused on salsa performances, right, and then you transition to, and this is just my I guess like outside looking in, like if you're doing salsa performances and then you think, right away it might transition to social dancing. I feel like sometimes
That's
it might not
true.
be as
No,
easy as you
yeah,
think. Yeah, as
definitely.
natural as you think.
Yeah, I've heard that. I haven't actually seen somebody that's like I haven't danced socially with somebody that's primarily a performer, but I hear that a lot. How there are performance, salsa dancers, bachata dancers that they're not really social dancers.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
Oh,
they're
man.
all
so-
different skills, man. Teaching,
Yeah.
social dancing, performing, like it's all different things. Right?
True.
It's like they
Teaching's
all-
easy though.
Yeah.
I could be a bachata.
Sign up for Gene's privates.
Guys, if you
Nah,
if you need
facts.
some classes, hit
Gene
me up.
Ortiz, 05.
I've
Yeah.
definitely danced with some like amazing performers. I'm talking about like amazing, like elite, like pro level performers that just can't follow.
Name them. Go ahead.
I'll tag them below. But seriously, it's kind of like it makes sense when you think about it because it's like it's a different skill to like relax and like feel the lead and the indicators to like whatever the guy's trying to do versus like just memorizing a choreo.
Yeah.
It's completely different skill, but it's just still kind of crazy when you're like you see them on stage and they're like absolutely destroying it, and then you dance with them and they're like.
Because
Like
it's like it's a
mid-followers.
different environment, right? It's like when you're performing, it's you and the crowd, whereas like social dancing, it's just you two.
Yeah.
But I mean,
essentially,
even
right?
like
Yeah.
a couple performance, right? Like, not like a solo performance, but like a couple performance.
True, yeah, right. But like
I
what
think
you
it's still
said,
the
it's
same.
it's
I think
it's
it's
a
the same.
choreo, right?
Okay.
It's
It's
like
them and the
it's-
crowd, yeah.
it's you, your partner, and the crowd.
Right.
Yeah.
Where it's like
like-
in social dancing, it's just you two.
Yeah, because like you know what's gonna get the crowd going. Like if you're good as a performer, you're like, yo, if this part comes and I make this face, the crowd's gonna lose it. Or if I just go like,
Yeah,
the
and they're
crowd's gonna be
facing
like,
out to the crowd and stuff like that. Whereas
Yeah,
like
yeah.
in a normal social dance, you're not looking around at everyone else. And
Yeah, and it's like choreo versus improv. Yeah,
Yeah.
choreo
yeah,
versus improv.
exactly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, and then the second part of the question was like, have you noticed any differences as far as like the community goes, like the people you've met in bachata versus in the like salsa community? Is there any difference overall?
Yeah, so I mean, I feel like it's like similar vibe where it's just but like the bachata scene is more chill and trying to like party, whatever, have fun, and then like salseros are a little bit more like serious.
Really?
Yeah. But I mean, obviously that's just my experience. Like, there's
Yeah.
definitely other people that go out and do salsa the same and get drunk and shit like that. But like, I don't even
Would
really
you-
drink that often at socials, to be honest.
Wh-
But you
Can you
guys
confirm
get,
it?
you
Nah,
guys
me
get
neither.
Can you
drunk.
confirm
and-
Me neither,
Mexico?
bro.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, somebody
Can
was
you
with you
confirm
in Mexico.
Mexico?
Yeah. What's going on?
Damn,
Would you say
alright.
that?
Yeah, I didn't see him have not one drink the whole time. Really.
He was trained in his basic.
Guys,
All
comment,
day.
comment down below how many times
Yeah.
you drink.
All right. On vacation is different though.
Would you say
Alright,
there's
guys.
an age difference between the social dancing?
Honestly, it's actually
salsa
weird.
scene?
So DC area is a little bit different than even other scenes that I've been to.
Oh, really?
Because like
Okay.
it skews like, because generally I feel like salsa skews like older, like the crowd, and then here there's a lot of young, really good dancers like coming out of high school and stuff, like because they have programs and compete and stuff in high school. So
Well,
there's
how old are they? though?
they're like
So-
19,
Oh, okay.
20,
Oh, that's fine.
18. Yeah.
That's fine. You're good. Don't worry about
Yeah.
it.
For salsa, for salsa, for salsa.
Cut that part out.
Okay, so here you're seeing younger people in DC.
Yeah, there's a lot of younger salsa dancers out here.
Would you? Okay, do you think Bad Bunny's new album's gonna change that though?
Honestly, I do think it's like a stimulus package
Oh,
for
whoa.
the salsa community.
Oh, quote that.
Okay.
No, it does make it. I feel like more mainstream.
Yo, my sister hit me up and was like, teach me salsa. I'm like, oh, now you want to
Oh,
learn salsa?
you're
huh?"
like-
No, I was joking when I asked, but like honestly, I think the biggest. So I'm not a salsa dancer, but from an outside view, somebody that just dabbles in salsa. So
He's
I-
Puerto Rican too, so he,
Yeah,
That's
so I learned
crazy. And you're
salsa.
Dominican, so you guys are reverse.
I learned salsa just because
Oh,
I'm Puerto
actually,
Rican. Like that's why, and that's long story, but that led me to bachata. But anyways, what I noticed in my very short salsa experience is that I feel like the salsa community is a lot older. But I think the reason why is just because like salsa has yet to be modernized.
yeah,
Like,
Very,
so-
very true. Very
Bro,
true.
I could
that's
be way
my
wrong.
problem
Like
with it.
somebody
I'm
let me
sorry.
know
That
what you
is
guys
it,
think.
yeah.
But like I just feel like somebody needs some modernized salsa to make it like better for like the younger generation. Like
Yeah.
yes, it brings me back when I hear those classics. You know what I mean? However, that doesn't mean I want to dance to it.
Yo,
you know
no
what I
Yeah,
mean?
there's no like
Mañana.
evolution.
Yo, no sé.
Like I like the
sé.
closest thing, because literally this is like something that I've been thinking about for a long time. So like seeing so Bad Bunny, like hearing that album actually was like exciting for me because I was like, damn, this is like what I had kind of thought about, which was like, number one, like kind of incorporating like salsa instruments and stuff into like something else to kind of fuse things, maybe create like new genres and stuff, like little offshoots of salsa or something. So like that, and then just like, you know, Bad Bunny's like flow and stuff, but on salsa music. I was like, yeah, that's cool. That's like different. That's modern. So it's like, I'm excited for that, and it made me like interested again in like trying to learn to produce music and shit like that.
I have to
too.
listen to the album again, but I think his way to go about it was great. Cause like he almost like tricked people into listening to salsa.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
it
nobody
starts
knew.
off like
Yeah,
his
yeah,
normal
for sure.
songs, and then it's like surprise
Yeah.
bitches.
Yeah,
salsa.
I swear, if it would have started as salsa, I swear like most young people would have been like, next. You know what I mean? Because it's salsa. They're like,
Right.
I'm not trying to listen to a 15-minute long song, bro. Like,
Yeah.
next.
No, yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head. Where it's like the reason why I started to, like, I started learning salsa first, but why I started veering towards bachata, because I guess it was a lower barrier of entry, right? A little bit easier, fundamentally, and then the music, they like merged it with top 40 hits, and I was like, oh,
Yeah,
It's
like the
modern,
remix
yeah.
is
More
good.
modern, yeah.
No, it is good. And for me, it was the same way. I was like, I literally hit up like DJ Bad Frankie. Guys, follow him if you're not already
shout out
following him.
DJ Bad
I was like,
Frankie.
bro, I'm Puerto Rican, dude. Like, you have to teach me how to dance salsa, right? Because like at the time, like all I knew about bachata was traditional, not modernized. And then I started listening to like the newer bachata songs, and I was always like, yo, I want to dance to this. Like, I want to dance to this. And I just never got the same feeling for salsa. But like,
Yeah,
if you
bro.
hit me with that in salsa, bro, like I might actually stick to going to salsa classes. Like I might actually do both. But
Yeah, if there was like new songs coming out for salsa like there are for bachata, like bachata has a new song like every week that I
do you
hear.
think?
There's new music. There's new salsa coming out. It's just not like, it's not good. Like it's
But
not,
it's
and
the
it's
same
also
vibes,
not,
right?
and it's not different. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Do you think people are gonna play the new Bad Bunny and
Oh, they're gonna
socials?
play the shit out of that, bro.
You think so?
You know,
Yeah.
I did
It's
hear I
smart.
did hear some like pros were hating on it on
really?
that song, and they were saying it's not like real salsa type shit.
Well, a lot of
something.
so there was first of all, there's a lot of like social media is flooded right now with videos of people like dancing to that song, like doing little
Yeah,
choreos and stuff to it. But I guess the only thing that I would say, like critique, I guess I would have liked if that song was produced with like real instruments versus like
I guess that's what they were
electronically
hating
produced
on
and
it.
stuff. I think I mean because it does make it sound a little like cheesy. I want to say like.
Oh, it sounds dope to me, but I guess I'm not a salsero, so
It's definitely a balance, right? To keeping to its core, but also being a little bit different, right?
and being
Like,
more modern.
But I swear, like hearing it live would probably be dope. Like if they actually have like instrumentals lists and stuff, like that would be nice.
I've never really thought about this, but like I've gone to a ton of places where like salsa socials are always like live salsa, and like people love that. So that's actually
Bro,
kind
and
of
those
interesting.
songs be like 15 minutes.
That's the
long.
only.
That's
kind of
interesting
So you
that-
gotta,
that
it's
you
like
say
you
it
gotta
that
pick
way.
and choose who you're gonna dance with.
it honestly is like
Yeah.
That's
professional.
true.
It is
That's-
professional
That's the
athletes.
difference right there.
Professional athletes. It's like, oh damn, that's a lot of work.
but
That's why it's
live
not for
music
me,
is
bro.
so
When
lit,
I'm social dancing, bro, there's no analysis, bro. I'm like, I finish a song, we're like, let's dance. Finish a song, we're like, let's dance.
Oh no, I'd be
So, like,
doing
a
some
15-minute
analysis.
Bachata's that intramural league, whereas
Yeah,
salsa's
yeah,
that-
The salsa,
salsa's
bro.
Nah,
the
but that's
pro-
a big difference, bro. Like, cause like there's some bachata songs that are like 3 minutes, like sometimes like 2 minutes 30 seconds, and like there's salsa songs that I swear are like 15 minutes, bro. It's kind of crazy.
That's what's tough for
I
us.
have
not
literally
even,
2
like-
minutes of moves, so
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
fucked.
Yeah,
I
for,
just be
for
repeating
casual
that shit.
salsa dancers, yeah, we're like, oh shoot, I ran out of moves like 1 minute ago.
Bro, I run out in the first
I have
minute,
not
bro.
looked at this at all, but I will bet all of you guys' entire life savings confidently that there's probably a 15-minute long salsa song. I'll confidently say it. I'll say that right now. There's
I
a
don't know if
15-minute long
The thing
salsa
is
song.
that
It's
like
the
when
live
it's
bands,
live,
bro.
when they're live, they just start improving and doing their own thing.
Yeah, they're like, now it's his turn to solo.
Yeah, they just start going on.
No, it's his turn to solo. And it's probably lit, but also, I'm over this dance.
yeah.
Because I have a
It's
minute.
like, I love this
tired,
music,
bro.
but I don't like this dance right now.
Yeah.
Well, like, I also only have, like Miguel has probably 40 minutes worth of moves, right? I have a minute. This man has two. I have
Same
1
here,
minute.
too, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I have 1 minute, and that's including, like, the different hands. You know what I mean? Like, same turn, different hand. You know what I mean? Like, same turn, double hands. Like,
I feel that. It's
I
like,
mean, it really is all just different variations of the same stuff.
but ultimately, honestly, you shouldn't. It's like that's just us, like being the dancers that take classes and try to learn moves and all that. But like think about like if my parents are out there listening to a fuck like they go to a concert and they're listening to like their favorite artist or something and they're dancing to a 12-minute song, like they're not thinking about moves and shit. They're just vibing,
It is. That's a good point because I don't know about you guys, but like I love watching like an old dude dance, bro, and he's just vibing. He's just vibing.
Without
and
doing
I know
anything crazy, he's just
he's not.
chilling.
He's like basic.
No, but I think it is.
Cross
It's
body
sort of,
lead. Like whoa, I'm like oh shit. Like every time.
no,
Every
I think
time.
it's like as like bachata dancers, right? We've gotten to a level where we can just vibe to the music. I think it's sort of like speaking for myself, like the insecurity of being a salsa dancer and feeling like you don't have enough moves.
Yeah.
Where you're like too busy thinking about that and not just like you're not at the level yet where you can just enjoy like necessarily.
I feel like that's easier for me in bachata because like in bachata there is like a slowdown period, right? Like I understand.
Let me take a break.
Yeah. There's let me take a break. Like in Zouk, you call that the massage time. But like in bachata, you gotta just slow down. Maybe you just do essential basic.
Yeah,
in
it's crazy
salsa,
they have that. They do have that though.
In salsa, I'm not confident enough to like understand like when that is.
to
I feel
slow
like
down.
yeah,
and
because the songs that I like in salsa are very like upbeat, and I feel like it should be very upbeat. But if I'm only doing the basic,
Beat the whole time.
it's not very upbeat. So, and again, that's a me problem, right? That's definitely a dancer thing. Like, I'm sure you could tell me like how I could do what I know. But yeah, that's kind of the difference
makes
for
sense.
me. I forgot where I was going with that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, we got to move on to the next question, Ryan. We got to move on to your topic.
Yeah. What do you got?
No,
bro?
so
What
I
do you
want to
got?
just dive in, Miguel, on the memes. So like what got you started on the memes? I guess what did it just like come like did you just start it and then it
Yeah.
just blew up? Like
in
I
a
guess
world
what's
in
your
a world that there were no dance memes, what made you be like the first one?
Literally because I mean you guys have gotten a taste already from our group chats.
Yeah,
right?
you're
Where
on
it's
it,
like,
bro. You're
Bro,
on it.
always just-
This
But
guy's
I've
on it, bro.
always
Memes
just-
like me.
Yeah,
No,
no,
this guy's
that's how
quick,
I
bro. This
communicate.
guy's
That's how I
quick.
think, right? It's how I think. It's like I something happens or I see something or whatever, and it like triggers like, oh yeah, I
just thought
remember
of the
this
last
meme.
one, bro. So that one was good, bro.
I started making dance memes and stuff when I started just taking classes and stuff, and I would post them in like
Classes
our
for
group
memes?
chats. Yeah, no, for dance.
Oh,
But I would post those in like the group chats and send them to my friends and stuff, and then I started putting them on Instagram, and then naturally it just blew up because there was just nobody really doing it. And honestly, like the second I would say like the second biggest meme page, that guy knows who he is. And he reached out to me.
He's
back in
listening
those
too. I
days, and he was like,
guarantee you he's
"Oh,
listening.
what do you use to make these?" Blah blah blah. So, hey,
Like subscribe, second
Wait, do
second,
you actually know
second,
what?
second
Do
place.
you know where you're at in like the dance meme pages?
yeah. I mean, I got the biggest one.
You do?
Let's go.
Oh,
Yeah.
you heard it. Oh
Hey.
shit! Hey, let's go! Hey, hold on, bro. Hey. I didn't know that.
Let's go. Number one, baby. Number one.
Yeah, I mean, it's like people just they recognize the quality, man. It's the quality.
Nah, guys, we knew that. We only have the best guests here, guys.
That's what's up.
only have the
We
best.
wouldn't have the number
We're not-
2 meme page on
We're
here.
not gonna have the number two. Number two, you know who you are. You're listening. Listen, if you pass him, we'll have you. Nah, I'm kidding. But like, hit us up if you want to.
He will never.
Awesome.
No, yeah, I guess so. When did it like? So you started like way early, and then when did it start being like, oh shoot, like,
This
hey,
is
this
taking
is
off.
taking off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
taking
Was
off.
it was it like exponential or
It
was it like
it was. So, it literally, I feel like it took maybe like a year and a half
Oh,
or
that's
something.
pretty early.
No,
yeah.
no, like
Oh.
a year and a half to like get to like maybe like 10K. And then from there it just blew up because then from 10K to 20K was just like a matter of like a few months or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
A few months.
And then from 20K
I think
to
the
40K
bigger you are, the
it was
faster like you grow.
yeah, it's
right?
like
I'm happy when I get a robot to follow me once.
yeah. Dude, we got 10 likes on one post, and I was happy.
No, but yeah, it's like you really you're hitting like a groove or like you're hitting I'm lost for words, but essentially like you're hitting like
I get
a
stride.
nerve
You're
where
in a
people
stride.
like
Roll.
yeah
Oh.
like because I do feel like outside looking in on the salsa community it's very serious, right? Like train. where it's like you do need a little like laughter in that, and I think people resonate with that, and I think that's what I was trying
will
to say.
say-
And it's and a lot of the shit that I make, it's like touching on subjects that people don't talk about like in person and whatever like out loud, but it's things that people think about. So then when they see it and they're like,
It's, like,
oh,
very relatable.
everyone like other people are going through this too, experiencing the same things, and so it's like connects everybody.
I will say like I do love like your salsa memes. Like I think my favorite one to this day is when you were like arguing with your. It's like when you're arguing with your girlfriend and salsa comes up and you're like, "Dun."
Yo, that one got like copied so many times. Like if you look at
You showed me, dude. That was
Yeah.
crazy. That was
Oh,
crazy.
yeah.
And I will say the ones that I saw that were copied, like guys, do better.
honestly,
Yeah.
they're all trash.
Do better.
Or,
And it's
like,
not
come
even,
up with
it's
your
not
own
even because
idea,
I know
bro.
you. Like I will say, like even if I know you, and if somebody did better, I'd be like, bro, you gotta. This guy
Yeah.
copied. The ones that I saw, I was like, guys, do better.
None of them, bro.
But what I was about to like compliment you on is I think you have a lot of good memes where it addresses both communities. Like I think it sounds like you're just now kind of like getting into like your bachata side of
Yeah,
things, which
yeah.
I think is really cool. I think we've had a lot of fun at social. A lot
Which
of fun
is
at
cool
socials.
because I feel like a lot of salseros don't ever step out into bachata.
yeah,
Like the best salseros,
I've
like they
noticed.
never do bachata
yeah, they
ever.
won't. Yeah.
So that's
And
I
I,
actually
I
didn't know
really,
that,
I
actually.
legit want to just be good at both. I mean, I just want to be a good dancer. Period.
Same,
like,
bro,
like at
same.
whatever. And I'm because it's like it just increases the amount of fun you can have. Like the more events, more friends. Like
I will say, like, I don't care who you are. If you're a social dancer and you go consistently, there's no better compliment than being called a great dancer. Like,
just
not
as
a
dancer in
bachatero,
general, yeah,
not
there's
a
not,
lead.
there's not
specifically.
many leads that can do both. So if
Yeah.
you can, you're definitely gonna stand out.
Yeah, like-
there's like very few.
There's
I
probably
can
nothing.
barely-
Bro, I
can
can't
barely think
imagine
of a
that.
handful,
I can't imagine if when you go from like, oh yeah, he's a bachatero, to they're like, oh, he's a great dancer. Like that's
Right,
just a
if
great
you think about
dancer.
all your favorite like bachata pros, they all dance salsa at an extremely high level.
Yeah,
They-
I've never
all
seen
of them.
I've never
All of
seen
them.
Hado dance salsa, but I guarantee you,
No,
he's probably
I've
the
seen
best.
it. He's fine.
He's probably the best.
He's fine.
Yeah.
No, and yeah, I think that's the important part. Like I think what you mentioned, Gene, is being just a dancer, right? It's like I think the way I view it is I want to be able to dance to music I like, right?
Yeah.
And so like being good, like being able to dance to music you like, I think is like
mhm.
the ultimate goal, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Whether it's bachata, whether it's salsa, whether it's something else. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good caveat though, because that's one of the reasons why I don't dance salsa as much as I would want to. Music I like. You know what I mean? Modern, please. Somebody, I know there's some like music people
Hey,
out there
there's Bad Bunny
listening.
now,
Bad
bro.
Bunny.
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
out.
Please modernize like salsa. Like, yes, I love the classics, but the classics aren't they're not calling me. They're not saying, Gene, come out, dance.
Yeah, like what you're saying is like what will pull you in is like more modern music, and then
Yeah.
you can probably apprate the classics more.
Yeah, the
once you're in.
classic salsas are telling me, Gene, start cleaning. Like you gotta clean the house. They reminded me of those Saturday mornings
Yo,
when my mom's
so-
just blasting salsa, bro.
Honestly, like funny thing, like similar thing with bachata and me is like I grew up listening to just like traditional and then aventura and extreme
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But then like I didn't know any of the like modern like
that's
artists and stuff. So then that's that's also why like I would go to socials and be like, what is this, right? Because it's not
Yeah.
even what I'm used to or familiar
You
with.
hadn't heard of Majimbito?
Right. So then
Bro, you
one-
love that guy.
yo, so, no, literally,
Say it
and-
again. Say it again.
like people like him and like JR and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Yo,
when
JR's
when
fire.
I started
JR's
hearing
fire.
those
JR's fire,
songs,
dude.
then I was like, oh, okay, I like this. Like now I want to learn a little bit more, so that's part of it too.
Yeah, it's like those songs that like it's like, oh, I could vibe to this.
Yeah, right.
It's like that's what pulls you in. Yeah.
But it's like there are a lot of like shitty bachata, just like there's a lot
No,
of
yeah,
shitty
yeah.
salsa. There's like
Yeah,
shitty
yeah.
bachata that they'll play at socials, and I was like, I don't want to learn more if it's this,
Yeah, I mean, you really do have to like truly love that song. You know what I mean? Like, what?
No, sorry, I'm just laughing because like there's two ways to, I guess, as a DJ, like from a dancer looking out, there's two ways to look up who the DJ is. It's either you're just vibing. I'm like, oh, who's DJing right now? Or it's like, what is playing right now?
Yeah, who the fuck is playing
Yeah.
this? Bro? Who's
If you
It's
ever,
1 or 0. Yeah, it's like
if you, this
loved
isn't
or
good.
hated.
I like rarely really like yes, I'm listening to the music, but I'm rarely ever like in the moment like paying attention to what song's playing. you ever catch me looking at the DJ, bro, you know it's not good. I'm like, what the fuck is playing right now, dude? Yeah, it's just not good, man.
Oh man.
Shit, I kind of had a question. And I kind of just.
I guess
forgot.
before,
what
real
was-
quick,
what was yours again? Yeah.
real quick, I just want to say, what is your favorite meme, and then what is your most popular meme? I guess is it different that you've done?
Yeah, actually. So the biggest one was this one where it's like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I've seen that. I'll just say, just quick
finish
We'll
her.
put it below. we'll show it. We'll show it. We'll show it. We'll
That
show
one
it.
has gone crazy. Like the views is just insane.
No, I'll just say real quick. Like you guys were in Mexico, so I was like, oh yeah, Miguel's on the trip. Like, and then I stumbled on your page, and this is just a user on Instagram, right? It's just an experience where I just went on your page and just started looking at your memes again, and I was just like cracking up. And I saw that was like another one I saw recently. It was just like
This man would wake
Yeah.
up early and just make memes. Bro.
Yeah,
I would wake up.
I was
and
waiting for them to
I
wake
would
up,
wake
bro.
up.
I'll just be like, damn, let me just
Yeah, I
make
wake
some
up.
memes.
I go on Instagram. I'm like, damn, that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Like, this man already created memes. I'm still asleep, bro.
isn't it surreal? Like you're watching it in real time.
Yeah, nah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, because it was like about our night and shit too. Like I was making memes about this stuff that
oh
happened the
yeah,
night
it's
before
so
at one
relatable
point.
because it was literally us.
You gotta watch what you're doing because you know it's gonna be a meme.
Yeah.
Honestly, bro. Yeah. Yo, honestly, don't hang out with this man.
Yeah.
You're gonna become a meme.
You're
bro.
gonna become a meme. You're like one.
It's honestly a privilege, though. It's honestly a privilege.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. It depends
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah, for some
Yeah.
people.
If you're a fatality, then
Yeah.
probably not.
Yo. Yeah, no, there is some people that haven't liked the fact that they've been in memes.
Oh.
It's funny
do
that you
they-
know. It's
Have
funny
they
that you
ever
know
like
that.
reached out to you and like, yo, you gotta
There
take
was
this down?
one. There was one.
Oh, cool.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. What they say? What they say?
Like they actually, it wasn't even them. It was their social media manager that reached out and was like,
So
Are
he's,
they like
uh,
they didn't
like
have
a pro couple
social
or
media
something?
manager.
nah, it was just a guy.
Can't stop rush. Who's that? Who is it?
And he was just like, yeah. Apparently
heard
he
of
was
him.
he was
Was
felt,
it a fake social media manager? Like,
I don't know.
definitely
It might
was.
have been him. Honestly,
It definitely
who
was.
knows?
It definitely was.
Yeah.
But yeah, what do you say? What do you say? I'm just curious.
I think that he was like hurt and disrespected by my meme or something. But honestly, it wasn't.
Did you add him? Did you add him or something?
I don't remember. I think I did. No, maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't.
I think I have like looked and like I feel like you don't.
Yeah, I don't
typically
think.
add-
I feel
I
like
don't
it's very
always.
it's very hard to know who did that. Other than the finisher and like the ones where you clearly show the person.
yeah.
I will say today's was pretty funny because I'm like, what the? I was like, what is going on, bro? Today, I was like, what?
But you didn't even like add anything. I think it was just a meme by
Yeah,
itself.
it was just that.
It was
literally
just the sound.
It was just
I
the
was like-
video
yeah.
and like, well, okay, you're a meme page, so obviously I already know it's a meme. But like your caption said it all. It was just a laughing emoji, and I was like, what am I watching?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like doing that. Like,
I
just
feel like if
switching
they're
it
getting
up.
mad about it, they don't have.
Yeah,
a
I
sense
think
of
it's, like,
humor,
very-
bro.
yeah, exactly. It's too serious, bro. Take themselves too serious.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, because you're not discrediting anything they've done. You're not discrediting like their greatness. You're
Right.
just saying like, yo,
You're
at
just saying
this
when you pick
moment,
up
Yeah,
a
you're
woman
lightening
and
the
you do
mood. You're
this.
Yeah.
lightening the mood. Yeah.
at this moment, you did a very weird thing. We all laughed at you. That was
Yeah.
it. Just
And
don't
to
do it
be-
but yeah,
again.
we
It's
still
like-
think you're great.
And
Yeah,
I,
I still think
exactly,
you're
like I
helping them.
respect them. It's like I respect all the dancers and shit that I put on my page. Most of them, I think. But yeah, I think it's like I
I must send
respect.
you a different one then. You might not respect us.
But
more.
this guy definitely like somebody I do respect, and I think he's a great dancer. It's just that I mean I thought it was a funny.
I will say, if
and
anything,
that's the point of the memes, where it's like it does lighten the mood, where it's just like you
Mhm.
should be able to laugh at yourself.
Yeah,
But I think
but-
that is the role of like being funny, being like a comedian, right? Is maybe some people feel offended by your jokes, but
on top of that, everything you just said, I do think it's almost like a very thoughtful thing to do because you identified something that's weird and funny, and you're telling them like, hey. Probably shouldn't do this again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
no,
and that's
I mean,
the risk. Like you're trying as a dancer to be innovative, right? You're trying to new moves, and it's like, all right, like maybe that one wasn't the best, the best option.
And
Yeah.
like your fans aren't gonna tell you that. You need a meme page to be like, hey, I shouldn't do this again.
I'm
and that's
literally
what comes with
influenced.
like putting things on social media
Right.
is like other people can express their opinions
Yeah.
on it.
And there's a
you know,
risk.
and
Yeah,
you're
there's
feeling-
always a risk. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like some people might get butthurt, but like that's the whole point of being like funny. Like not everyone is gonna.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
I
honestly, like what makes like you have to be polarizing and stuff as a comedian, right? Because
Yeah.
either it's like if you try to cater to everyone, then it's not gonna be that funny, right?
If you're
Whereas-
a politically correct meme page, it's not going to be
Nah.
funny.
So it's like you have to. It's like what you got to just say what you think is funny, and then the people that don't like it are not gonna like it. But then the people that do, they're really gonna like that, right?
Yeah.
Versus if I'm just trying to be in the middle.
So because we have one of the top, actually the top meme pages
Yeah,
here,
the top.
top.
Hey, don't
Number one,
disrespect
baby.
them.
I thought we
Pew, pew,
would
pew,
take
pew.
this opportunity to react to some other memes out there.
Some of like better memes that you should learn.
Some of the other top meme pages out there.
And before we do, I guess Miguel they already follow you, but in event that they randomly don't, which is odd.
It'd be weird.
Shout
If they're not
shout out
real
your tag.
dancers, if you want to be a real dancer,
If you're
follow
watching
us.
this pod right
Biggie
now,
on 3.
Miggy on 3. Miggy on 3.
Again,
Follow-
if you're watching this pod right now, you haven't been following him, you should question your life decisions. I'm just saying.
if
I
you
think
want to
that's
have a
kinda
good
weird.
time and have a good laugh, check them out.
If you want to keep your group chat lit, please.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
what do you got
I'm
for
gonna
us?
send you guys some memes. Ryan has already received them.
Well, Miguel has bad signal, so just send it to us.
Oh fuck! This man on Mint Mobile, I forgot. Fuck.
I'm on Potato Mobile.
So essentially, it's a meme that says, "No woman will choose a six-pack over dance skills. No going to the gym and start taking classes."
I agree. No, dance definitely trumps fitness.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what do you guys think? Like, in your experience, like, women have preferred more fit guys or guys that can dance?
Here's the thing, though. I do feel like women in the dance scene do prefer that six-pack, though.
Nah, I don't know about that. I don't think so.
Do they? Yeah. Like,
I
Hold
think
on,
they
wait.
say that.
Hold on, wait. We have we have.
I guess.
Wait,
Yo,
can we at
because
least
honestly-
we have a guest.
can we
Bro,
have a head
wait,
nod?
Opinion. Guess opinion.
Can we
Yeah,
have
but-
a head nod? Just
Yo,
give us-
if you honestly, if you see a super buff like fit dude and he's still stiff and like beginner shit, it's awkward. It's like not. It's not. And there's nothing attractive.
But if you
about
see a
that.
good dancer, that's
But if you see a
fit,
good dancer and he's
That's
like
fit.
not even fit, well, I mean,
That's both.
then that.
But then
then
that's
you're
both.
fine. Yeah, that's
that's
both.
both.
But
But
we're
you
talking
know-
about
but
what's
you know
more
what's
giving
valuable.
you the edge. Though.
What's more
Shout out to
valuable?
Hedo
What is
for
your
keeping-
opinion? though?
Bro, listen, it's facts. Look, if there's good dancers out there that are honestly not good looking and they can still pull like nothing. Like it's really that.
No, so true. Yeah, I think what's funny is like dance is its own world, right? You step into that world and there's certain things that are more valued than others, right?
Yeah.
And so in the dance world, women who are dancers that love dance, I agree that they do value dance skill versus body. I guess fitness.
You know what?
That's true because we've
You know
seen
what?
some pretty unfit dudes that are good dancers. Get some
I'm telling you. yeah.
some girls
Nah.
you would never think
It's
they were
facts.
cool.
You guys
Yeah,
are right.
sure. It
You
is
guys
a
are right.
superpower, yeah.
I think in and outside the dance scene, the only people that appreciate fit dudes are other dudes.
I mean, for the most
Like,
part.
when
I
I
think
see-
in general,
when I see a fit
in
dude-
general,
I think girl.
I think I've gotten more compliments on my body back when I was like fit from dudes, I think, than from girls.
Definitely, because they don't. They just care that
Greg's
you,
like, it's working.
It's like
Yo,
I
girls don't
think
even
a girl
care,
is
bro.
cool if you're just like generally like all right, But then we're the ones that go extreme and like try to be super lean and all that shit. Like
Yeah.
it's like more for the dudes.
I do it for the dudes, low key.
That's fair. That's fair. That's
No,
that's
but
a
I'm
good
saying,
point.
like,
Okay,
people-
I agree with the meme though.
Girls
I'm on
outside the dance scene who are like fitness people or outside like other like they might
They might.
they might
yeah.
value body more versus dancing.
But then if they
yeah.
start dancing,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
That
if they
might
like
change.
dancing, like
or
that's-
like
yeah.
even if they don't, and they just like you take them out, and it's the first time they're like, "Wow, I love dancing now."
Yeah, I guess that's a good question too. Like I feel like I
Ooh,
know
hold on,
girl.
wait, that's different. I do think it's different because I feel like a non-dance girl. So they would prefer I'm sure they would love a guy that can dance, but I don't know that they would like a guy that goes social dancing all the time.
No, yeah, that's possibly. It depends on the personality and shit too, though.
Yeah, I'm just saying I know for a fact at least my like girl dance friends like they don't like when like some guys like oh teach me how to dance
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
like they're the dancer and then the person's a non-dancer. I know that's an issue where
That's
they're like
super
oh teach
unattractive. Yeah.
but I don't know what would you say about the opposite, right? Like do you think girls
Girls asking us to teach them to dance
Yeah,
at a
do you think-
social, it's
Yeah.
annoying. I don't like
well
it.
I guess
Well,
from
no,
the
are you
dancer's
saying
perspective. But
that
I'm
I would prefer a fit girl over a girl that can dance, or would I prefer a girl that can dance over a fit girl?
no I guess I'm saying as a dancer
Yeah.
like would you be down to like teach a non-dance girl that you're attracted to dance? Like, because I know.
Well, you just added in that you're attracted to her.
Yeah,
So then,
hold on.
maybe.
Okay,
Wait, hold
okay.
on. I feel like we're getting away from this meme at this point. Like,
I know.
because now
We're branching off.
yeah.
Sorry, yeah. We can come back. We
Okay,
can come
to
back.
answer your question, listen, I'm very attracted to personalities. So like, if I really like,
Shout out personalities.
looks don't matter. So yeah, if I really like her personality,
You'll teach her to dance
yeah,
at a social.
could because she looked a certain way. Yes, of course.
I could if I care enough.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, hey, like you have a vibe, and then she's like, "Oh, teach me how to dance."
A little bit, but I'm still gonna.
I
have
feel
to
like it's
step
different
out
from
and
leads.
dance with other people.
Yeah, I
probably.
feel like it's different from leads though, because like also I've been in a situation where I've asked multiple follows to dance, and they're like, I don't know. What am I gonna do? Leave them at
Yeah,
that
that's
point?
true,
Like
that's
I
true.
don't leave them. I'm like, well, we'll show you. Like, hey, like if you want to learn, well, let's dance this song.
Yeah.
So I
a
feel like
follower teaching a lead is a little bit like.
yeah,
Yeah.
because I've had like
Yeah, that's true.
I have like some friends that are great follows, and I like when I was learning, I was like, teach me something, and they're like, I don't fucking know. And then
I'm
when
sure
I
used
first
that line when I was younger.
yeah, when I first started
go-to.
following, I was like, I
still
was like,
use that.
oh no, I didn't. I wasn't saying it to like pick them up. I literally meant that. I was like, help me be a better dancer. Like you do all these amazing things. But when I first started, and they were always like, I can't teach you anything, and I never understood. And then I first started following, and I was like, oh, I get it. I have no idea what just happened. I just know I followed it. So,
No, but yeah,
I
I guess.
feel like it's different for us.
Yeah.
For your question,
No, yeah, and I guess just coming back, I guess my opinion is that I feel like as dancers, like they don't value. I guess from leads perspective, they might not necessarily value body as much. Like, sure, it's like a plus, but it's not necessarily like you being a good dancer is more valued than anything else.
it's tough though because they also don't know what your physique looks like, so they might think your physique looks better than what it does. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Like, do we actually have an answer?
We're gonna do a poll.
Please, if you guys, you know, maybe went back to do a private with a guy afterwards, was it because you thought his physique was better, or was it because you thought he was a great dancer? I don't know. I'm kind of curious now. I don't know.
Do we have any time for any more memes or?
We could do one more meme.
One more meme. Let's see here.
I thought
So like, it's not really the meme itself, but more so like the topic.
So yeah, describe it, Greg. For
Yeah, so it's like it just says me when someone invites me to something where dancing is not involved, and it's like, I think it's Selena Gomez.
yeah, Selena Gomez.
Saying no. So yeah, I think like me recently, like I don't know, I think more and more I've been like less inclined to, like when I've been invited to something, if there's like something dance related that day, I'm probably gonna pick the dance related activity most of the time. I don't think Gene can relate to that because I think he kind of is better at that. But like sometimes I don't know.
I wouldn't say I'm better. It's still
true.
a struggle. Like I just have FOMO on either side. Right? I just know like I just have some like great friends for a long time that are non-dancers, and it just makes it tough.
Yeah. So like, do you guys like feel like you prefer to like do dance related things, or you like keep a good balance of like normal?
There
life?
has to be a balance, bro. I feel like I've gone like way off the other side of the spectrum where like I'll just be doing just dance constantly all the time, and that
Right.
gets old. You get burnt out, and
Right.
you do like neglect other areas of life that are important too. So I definitely think that there should be a
But
balance.
to stick it closer to this meme, let's say Mr. Mambo's was going on tonight, and your non-dance friend's like, "Yo, let's go grab some dinner." Are you saying yes to Mr. Mambo, or are you saying yes to your boys?
I mean, is it a Mr.
dinner.
Mambo with a takeover from like a team?
yeah, it's a takeover team. It's a takeover. It's a special
Damn,
Mr.
it's
Mambo's.
like a good night.
It's a
Ooh,
good night, bro. It's a good night.
I might have to skip on that
Yeah.
dinner. Then,
But
Yeah.
you know what? Like, what's nice about dance is that you could usually do both, right? Like,
Yeah.
like dinner is
'Cause
at
it- 'cause it's
dinner's
later,
at
yeah.
a normal time. Dance is always at like 2 a.m. You know.
I
That's
still
a good
gotta,
point.
I still gotta throw in my normal activities from time to time.
Yeah,
though.
I mean, I'm saying like dinner, but sometimes I do get invited by like my non-dance friends to do things that are at the same time as like a dance event, right? Like they're like, hey, let's go grab some drinks at like 10, but at 10 I want to go pregame for the dance event, right? So like, yes, it's not at the same time I want to go to the social, but also me wanting to go to the social includes a pregame beforehand, so it's like, Yeah, so that's just me though. Maybe some other people are better.
No,
than
yeah,
me.
for me, like as a dancer, yeah, like preferentially, I pick dance events with dance friends. Like what when I think about having fun, like that's what I think about. But so like for me, I have to actively think about like, hey, I need to spend time doing non-dance stuff too. I guess more like what's more natural is me like, hey,
Yeah.
like me and my dance friends are doing things. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm literally a meme in my non-dance group chats. Every time like somebody's like, "Yo, let's grab dinner," like all the other dudes are like, "Yo, I got a congress I gotta go to," and they don't even go dancing. They just assume that's gonna be my answer, so that's what they say. That's their answer, like every time, bro.
All right, guys.
So-
I have one more meme. Last meme.
Let's
I
do it, let's do
swear.
it.
I swear it's the
Let's
last
do it,
one.
let's do it, let's do it.
This one is just really hits home for me. So I'm just curious if you guys can relate.
Fatality.
Yeah, it's that one. I did that exact move. All right, I just sent it. All right, so the meme is Bad Bunny is from his music video for his song, his salsa song, and it says, "When people see how good you are now, but they don't know how much work you put in," and I guess that just kind of made me think of like when I first started dancing, how like followers would treat me, or like certain ones, not everyone, but some followers would treat me, and like some of those followers are like very nice now all of a sudden when I improved a little bit. So I'm just curious if you guys like have experienced that, like a change in the way like you're treated based on your skill level. Okay.
What's so funny is the approach. I guess I guess when you were like your level wasn't great, and you just the unsaid body language as you approach to ask or something, versus when you eventually get to the point where, hey, I'm pretty good now.
Yeah.
And then it's like a change in.
Oh yeah, because you come in all confident. They already know you're like, you know what you're doing, right?
And now I'm gonna make a meme about that. But
you
honestly,
heard here, folks, guys, meme has been.
Hey,
But
time
that's
it, time
serious,
it, time it.
but
Yeah, because I guess my point is a little different from this meme. It just kind of made me think of it.
No, but for real though, like there's literally followers that I remember like when I first started taking classes and stuff that like I could tell that they had this look on their face like they were just bored or whatever, like getting through it.
And that hurts.
And then
that hurts.
now if I dance with
Yeah,
them, they're
Maribel
all
does that all the
smiles,
time.
you know, ear to ear.
Yeah.
So that's definitely true. And also like to your point too, like if you go to like I've experienced where if you go to a city where nobody knows you or something, and then you go to ask somebody, they might be a little bit reluctant, like, all right. But then when they start dancing, like all like happy and stuff, it's like, okay. Yeah.
That is a great feeling. Once you get to the point where like, hey, you feel like your level is pretty high, and then you start over, right? Like you visit some location and people are unsure of you, but then they slowly see you dancing, and then they're like,
It's
oh,
a great
they get in line, right?
It's a great feeling, but like I don't want to dance with that follow again. I'm not gonna lie. Like if I felt like a follow was kind of like very uneasy, or like maybe like unsure of whether to dance with me or not, and then after our dance, so like that vibe completely changed. Like I don't really want to ask her again, because like I don't know. I mean, maybe it brings me back to like, you know, when I was a beginner and I was feeling that, and I just felt like super judged. Maybe there's like something there for sure, but I just love the follows that I don't feel judged at any point. Like there's just nothing better.
Yeah,
like
facts.
yes, there's no better feeling than making a follow finally smile, but also there's no better vibe than dancing with a follow that like
that just smiles right away.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Or
There was definitely
even-
people even as a beginner that were like pros and that were good and shit that was still fun to dance with, right?
Yeah,
and they would be
yeah.
encouraging or like even give you a tip or something like that. But like, yeah, it's the ones that are just like you said, like judging
Yeah.
Not
and
present.
stuff.
If
Yeah,
it was
not
a
present.
test, not present, or I feel like I went through a test, I'm like, why did I go through this test? Like this is supposed to be fun.
And I don't know about y'all, but I've danced with pros, like literally pros that are like still have that like they just look miserable or bored.
For
or
sure,
just,
for
like,
sure. I've had that experience.
It's
too.
like you look forward to dancing with them because you're like, oh, this is probably gonna be good, and then it's like, never mind.
yeah, they're not present. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess the reason I brought it up is like when I first started dancing, I think I've brought it up on this pod before where I've been rejected in like a pretty disrespectful way, to say the least, where they just kind of like, I ask them to dance and they like look up and I like don't acknowledge my existence type shit.
Ooh.
And
The
it's
look
just
up is
funny
crazy.
because like I still remember those two falls that did that. I'm not gonna.
You know
say
who you
their
are. You
names
know who
on
you
the
are.
spot, but you know who you are. You know
Yeah,
what you did. But yeah, no, it's just funny because like months later, or like years later, they're like hey Greg, and they're like very nice and really want to dance with me now. It's just kind of funny how it works. So that's kind of just the reason I brought it up.
Yeah, I guess it is good to know, right? It's like, hey, we don't really forget those like moments at like early stages.
As I've said before, I'm a hold a grudge forever. So I'm always.
We're petty. We're petty. You might call us petty kings. But all right, guys, we've been going on for a while. We don't really have a segment
Time
of
for
the day.
TSR.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you're not already following Miguel, make sure to follow him. We'll make sure to post his Instagram page. And tell
Miggy
him.
on 3.
And my followers need to follow you guys too as well.
Oh,
guys.
You heard it here first.
You heard-
10K, let's go.
Hey, you heard him. Guys, just hit the follow on Instagram, on YouTube, whatever.
It doesn't
is.
cost you a damn thing. Just hit that.
Yeah, we'll appreciate.
facts.
If you hate us, let us know why.
But yeah,
Just as much appreciate it. To be honest.
Yeah, it'll get better. Trust me.
Yeah. Because of those hate comments.
but yeah, we're happy to be back and excited to post more content in 2025. So thanks
Let's do
guys
it.
for
Let's do it.
listening.
Thanks for tuning
Catch
in.
you
Peace.
later.